Now, a young lady sits two down from Ken who lives with a visual impairment. She recently competed in the Para Triathlon World Cup in Madeira. She's Chloe McComb. She trains with her twin sister Judith, and she had to leave Judith behind because there wasn't enough cash for the both of them to go. I wonder, Chloe, was that the toss of a coin, or is one of you faster and better than the other? Or is that? I'm sure maybe that's the way it comes down to it, is it?
Sort of, yeah. Judith sort of wouldn't be as confident in open water swimming as I would be, so she was like, you go.
Running, I mean, it's the same trial. I mean, it's running, it's swimming, it's cycling.
Yeah.
And the visual impairment, Chloe, talk us through how, challenging that can be for you.
Well, I suppose we're sort of lucky enough in that we were born with our eyesight, so we didn't have to try and sort of adapt to losing our vision. Mm-hmm. So we've always sort of grown up fairly independent. But as far as triathlon goes, it's strange.
Well, when I swim a single length, I bend away to the right because I think one of my arms takes me that way. That's one length. How do you make sure you stay in the closest possible line, losing the least possible energy?
Well, when you're doing a para triathlon, you're tethered to a guide for the race. So the way we would do it, we're tethered just above the knee with sort of like an elastic band that sort of stretches about a metre.
So the skiing works like that, doesn't it? I mean, that remarkable when skiing's terrifying enough without being visually impaired, but there are ways of getting around this stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Judith, you must be very proud of her.
Yeah. Proud,
but a wee bit what? I wish I was out there. No.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to go out and watch her, but I would have had to pay for my own flights and stuff, but I couldn't, because I knew that I would be watching her going, yay, but also
Madeira is a special place, Chloe. It's like just a rock, mostly 300-foot vertical coastline in many places.
Yeah.
It's an experience, isn't it? It's a visceral kind of a place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. We were there for a week, but we were sort of training for pretty much all the time, so we didn't get much time to explore, but what we saw was beautiful.
So Chloe, this is a global stage, so where do you rank now? Because we watched the Derry woman who was in the triathlon the World Series. She said really, really well. Where does this leave you? Are you now about to explode onto this scene? Are you peaking now? Where are you at?
Well, currently in the world rankings I am 19th, 20th.
Wow.
But like most triathletes, sort of the peak time for being a triathlete and getting the fastest times is sort of early 30s. So I'm only 24, so
you've loads to go. But I mean, but to do this, you have to be a global player. I seem to remember, 1 week it's in Barcelona, then it's in Australia, and all the rest. Do you have to live to that, or is there anything like the cash around to help you do that?
Yeah, it'd be great to sort of be able to compete sort of every week, and that's sort of how people move up the rankings fairly quickly. There's the number one woman in the world, someone Rodriguez. She's Spanish, and she would compete in a triathlon near enough every other week.
Yeah.
So that is why she has.
Here, where do you do your cold water swimming training here?
We have a holiday home in Dunfanaghy. So, yeah.
Wetsuit?
Yeah.
Big wetsuit?
Definitely a wetsuit.
3 mil or 5 mil?
We have both. So 5 mil sort of spring into summer.
I know.
If we have a summer.
Not for the faint-hearted, ladies. Judith, where do you see her going? Where do you think this lady is bound for? Or indeed, if you come around next year and you start to flourish, does she have to take the back seat?
Well, the goal is the Commonwealth Games.
To beat her?
Yeah, obviously. We're very competitive.
Yeah.
Well, there's Johnny Thingmy. What do you call the brothers in the
Brownlee brothers?
The Brownlee brothers? Well, a bit like that.
Yeah.
Probably the person you most want to win if it can't be you is her.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Even in training, we're competitive. We'll be running on the treadmill beside each other, and if I see her hit the speed up, I have to go up a wee bit more, and then she goes up a bit more. And
next minute, we're just
sprinting.
Yeah.
And you trade on the Skit Twins. Is that a Twitter? No, what is it? The Skit Twins.
Yep.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Right, Chloe, good luck with it. No doubt down the line, or I wish I had a bit more time today, but we just wanted to put down a little marker. You're 19th in the world as we speak.
I think so.
Fabulous. Courtesy of the World Cup in Madeira. Local woman Chloe McComb is now up around the top there in terms of global para triathlon rankings. That is fabulous. Right, ladies, thank you very much. That's Chloe and Judith.